What up, everybody? Just gonna make sure this stream is going as planned. Okay, we've got some quality. That's good. What up, Jackstons? Okay, we can go up to 1080p. That's good. Oh, dang, everybody's here. I'm Guy Sensei. What up? Momo, Joel, Lethbridge in the box. Yo, boy. Sup? The collectors from Florida. B-Horse Daddy. I love me some B-Horse. What up, Jay? Kerm. Kyle Jackson. Cod Sweat. Stepdaddy Tile. Daddy Kyle's tuning advice. That's me. What up? Yeah, we just got back actually this morning because, we drove through the night. It's one of those things where it was a 5-hour drive home from the airport, and I was like, I don't know. I'd rather just get it done and over with. So there's that. Oklahoma City. Also, I believe, I'm going to turn my mic down a little bit. I believe this was the last time leaving until the end of the year. At least, I hope anyways. Thanks, Trev. Where you been, mullet man? I don't have a mullet anymore. Gina cut it off. Now I look like Guy Sensei. It's going good. It's going good. You know, just trying to make it through the day, man. I didn't have a plan for today. What I did was I pulled the Beetle out of the garage because I shoved the Beetle and the 2 Mustangs in the garage while we were gone. The battery was dead in it, so I had to replace that bullshit. And, no mullet. No, Gina cut it off. It was like, I kept, like, rolling over it in the garage. Been loving the Turbo Truck build series. Thank you, sir. Don't leave again, stepdaddy. I uploaded a video not too long ago, that little tiny engine, if you haven't seen it yet. Let's go to my channel here.
Grammarly helps you work more efficiently, which makes accomplishing your work goals easier.
Let me just move this one over here.
Now, when you think about small engines, what do you think about? Small dirt bike, lawnmower, even smaller? I bet you never thought about an 8.6 liter, 2-cylinder, 4-stroke gasoline engine.
Why is it not showing my display?
Now that's small. And yes, this thing is fully operational.
What happened to Lil Roy? Lil Roy's in the other garage. I might change directions with that. I don't know why. Screen capture. Is it on the wrong screen? No. Okay, weird. When are you gonna get some truck nuts for that thing? What do you mean truck nuts? The tiny engine was actually so much fun to play with. I definitely do have hockey hair. What up, Andrew? Word to your mother. 8.6 liter? Yeah, I messed that up. I'm Canadian. Scuff streamer just like Gina. Ouch. I don't want to be a scuff streamer. I want to be good daddy tile. 8.6 millimeters. Well, technically 1 millimeter equals 1 cc, so technically, yes. Just for the truck. Some nuts for the turbo truck. So like lug nuts? What up from Texas? What up, Dennis Eddie? There's a sexy face. That's me right there. It is 8.6 cc's. Yeah, I frigged that one up. Like man inches. Yeah, there's a difference. Female engine inches and man inches. Let me just see if I can fix this display capture. So we'll get rid of this one. And we'll add a display capture. So I'm just doing this on the fly because, you know, I'm not that smart. Haha, look at me go. Okay, now I gotta put my video above it. There we go. Look at me go.
And that's what we're going to do today. We're going to fire this little mini engine up. Now this is the NR200, and you can find it at Engine DIY for around $400.
Grow long beard, make Gina choose
two-cylinder,
manners easy top.
Four-stroke engine. It is water-cooled, and it runs on gasoline. So it does have these little tiny spark plugs, and the electric motor on the side is just a starter. The engine does run and power by itself.
Gina
There's a lot
rock.
of great videos out on this engine already. Johnny Q90 has a really great YouTube channel. If you guys haven't seen him, he does a breakdown of the engine. And when it comes to this, so we're looking at a bunch of photos and stuff. Basically, I built this little thing so we could put oil in the engine because I'm not going to run mine without oil. Some of them.
So here was the thing. I wasn't sure if I was supposed to have oil in the base of this thing or not. In my mind, it's like, how do I lubricate the bottom end if I don't put oil in it? Because if you lubricate the fuel, all it does is lubricate the cylinder walls basically, but nothing in where the bearings would be. So that's where I was a little bit confused there. Seemed like they run without oil. I'm not going to do that. We have our fuel system hooked up. We've got the water. I'll know if it's
getting back up to the.
So people have hoses even connected to the bottom crankcase.
Yeah. So what else do we need to do now? And right now, every $1 spent at boostedlifestyle.com gets you one entry for this Everlast 185 welder. This thing's gonna get you.
Got my shirt. Where's my welder? It's coming. Someone's gonna win it at the end of the month.
Hey!
I think I ran out of fuel though.
Anyways,
We've had some mediocre success.
if you haven't
Dan and
watched
I,
that one yet,
very, very comfortable with fuel injection.
you should watch it. What up, Jimmy from New Mexico? Thank you, sir, for your $1.99. That'll buy a kid's meal later for my face. If that's an outlet, Kyle, is there an inlet? So you can actually unscrew the top of the motor and fill it with oil, I think. But I don't, like, there wasn't very good instructions on it. It was kind of vague. Did you install shorter convertibles yet? I did not. Oh my god, that was an alert for something. Oh, there you go. There you go, Johnny. It came up on the screen. I didn't install shorter converter bolts. Apparently they're self-clearancing because the sound went away. I am going to check and see if something did hit with the converter. The only thing I can see is that I put a washer on those bolts instead of no washer behind the flex plate. I'm wondering if that stuck the bolt out far enough that it hit like where the oil pan is, basically. That was for your car's extended warranty? Shit, yeah. LOL, that was super delayed. Yeah, the alerts, I didn't say they were the fastest. And I don't know if Streamlabs and YouTube like to connect kind of like Twitch and YouTube. I thought about streaming on Twitch. So we were at TwitchCon, and it was actually a really cool experience, except they have like partner benefits. So in order to be partner on Twitch, you need 75 consistent followers. Like that needs to be your follower average, or your viewer average, sorry. I think this is, I keep turning it the wrong way. So I thought about trying to like stream on Twitch just to get partner, because they have like exclusive lineups, parties. It was like a cool list of things. So I know Gina's going to be on her hard push to get, because Gina streams on Twitch all the time. She's going to do a hard push here to get to partner. And she's like between 30 and 40 average generally. So she's like a little over a third way there. So if you guys want to help out Gina, she's Alien Trash Kitty on Twitch. I'm actually like literally when she plays at night, that's my calm down time. So I'll go play Fortnite with her at night. If you guys want to come hang out with us, I'll be live there too. You can come chat in Twitch. Thank you, Jimmy. Don't spend it all at once. Love the content. Keep up the good work. I appreciate it, sir. I really do appreciate it. Twitch isn't worth it. But, I mean, it would be so cool to have the Twitch partner thing. Are you back now or then? So we're back now. We already did the event. Looking for someone that can drive me to McDonald's. I live in Germany. Oh. Y'all don't got Ubers? Big fan, bro. You and Gina are awesome. My favorite YouTubers. Shit, yeah. That's what I like to hear. Even though I'm not like huge YouTubers, I love to hear that I'm a favorite. Did you see the back? Yes, someone actually broke their back at TwitchCon. So there was like this little foam pit thing with 2 pedestals, and you got like this jousting stick that you had to like knock the other person off. She ended up knocking the other person off the pedestal, and then when she just celebratory jump off the pedestal into the foam pit, like it landed on her ass, but there was only like 3 or 4 blocks of foam deep of the foam pit, and under that it was just the concrete that the stage was set up on. So she actually like went through the foam blocks, hit the concrete on the floor, and actually broke her back in 2 places. So actually like she's got like 1 million followers on Twitch, so it's actually a significant person. Not that everyone isn't significant, but I mean like she's got a following, so it could be an issue. You should do a Gambler 500 car build. If it wasn't so far away to do some of those events, maybe. For a small streamer, YouTube is far better. That's what I think too. I think YouTube is the way to go. It's just Twitch has that sort of status symbol that, like, when you're at the top, Twitch is where you want to be. You any doggy coin yet? I don't have doggy coin. I have Ethereum coins. Did you see Cletus at Florida 2K? Yeah, dude, that car puts in work for 3,500 pounds. Alien Trash Kitty at Twitch can cut a rug. And an triple O light. Nice. Must have been a fat ass. Got a layout like crowd surfing. I swear she has a presence on other video sites too. Yes, she does. Yes, Gina does. Do you know anything about tuning a blow-through 5.3 from Timmins, Ontario? I literally know 0 things about carburetors. When I tell you I know nothing about carburetors, it's because I know nothing about carburetors. I know that there's like a couple screws on there that you turn. Other than that, it's I have no idea. I look like your mate DJ from England, so I started watching you. Maybe he looks like me. How about that? I live in Vancouver, Canada. What's up, Kyle? What up, sir? I thought it said shut up, Kyle, at first. And I was like, that's rude. Ethereum, nice one. Set to rise. Yeah, I don't have a ton of it, but I have some. Why aren't you rocking boosted merch? All mine is like, well, I have a whole like bunch of boosted merch over here beside me for local people, and then most of my merch comes from the States, which is why shipping to Canada sucks, but shipping to the States is nice. But yeah, I wear all mine out in the garage and then I ruin it. Oh, there's a kitty cat. Super pumped on the new truck build, man. Been looking at one of your turbos for mine for a while. So pumped you're running one of... I was hoping to try it after I pull mine off. So this 79 millimeter, it's 80 millimeter now, with the T4 back housing actually fits really, really well on like a 5.3. Do you have a car you're not always working on? Maybe try to get a full season of drag racing without tearing it down? I mean, Gina's car worked pretty good. Tokyo's car worked pretty good. Mine just... I keep pushing the limits on it. If I just wanted to make it like a 9-second street car, I wouldn't have to tear it down ever. It's just I keep pushing because I want to do a 7-second pass. And then, yeah, I can end up exploding it anyways. And the secret to making an LS live under boost is, you know, I don't know. They just love boost. An LS doesn't even start working until like 15 pounds of boost. That's like 0 boost for an LS. What about shipping to Ireland? We can ship to Ireland as well. I don't know the exact cost on it, but it is a possibility. Turbo John was giving your wastegates on his video last night. Oh, nice. Let's see. See what Turbo John was up to. Oh. Turbo John. Is it the how to build a turbo kit cheap? Probably.
We wanted the fancy crib, the tricked out stroller, but we also want to keep traveling. But how? Christine found the CIBC Smart Advice.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. We're out here at the shop. I just got to Brian's. We're going to be building a turbo kit today. Let me show you how to build a cheap turbo kit for a small block Chevrolet. Hopefully it's going to work out as cheap as I plan. Cheap turbo kit coming up. It's not going to be pretty, but it should.
Yeah, I used to drive
fine.
the world's biggest dump
Comment,
trucks
like,
at one point.
subscribe. Go to turbojohnracing.com. And don't forget, you can also go to the store on the YouTube channel and grab some t-shirts. Check it out. Check it out, guys.
I don't have
Our
YouTube
new
Premium.
Gathering Storm
Specifically because I want to support other creators. Like, I don't mind watching a couple of ads, knowing that the ad revenue goes towards the creator. So it's the same thing for me, where ads are literally how I make my money on YouTube. So obviously, I want to pay it forward.
T-shirt design. Kelly did a great job designing this. Go to our website, turbojohnracing.com. Grab one. T-shirts and hoodies available. It's starting to get cold. But this is a 2.5-inch pipe, 1 3/4 inch, and these are 23-degree heads. We are going to, like I said, we're going to do this turbo kit cheap. We're going to be reusing some parts and pieces from my old turbo kit. Now these are Black Sheep Industry wastegates. These are probably the most expensive part on the turbo kit, but they are worth the money. They are awesome. They got O-rings in them, no diaphragms to blow out. We're probably going to reuse this flange, and we're going to pull the curtain back. We're going to show our slip. We're going to show under the pants.
You still do get money from YouTube Premium?
So we're going to show you what this header wrap
It's just less.
is under here. I've showed y'all before.
I wish I lived closer to Turbo John, because I would totally help him just build a turbo kit. That's what I'm best at. Hit the like button, boosted peeps. Yeah, we're just chilling today.
This is just mild steel stuff. So we're going to, I thought we had a crack right there. I was like, there's my spool up issue. But not a crack. See that mild steel pipe? It's good.
But right there doesn't look the best.
This is just mild steel exhaust pipe. Yeah, as you can see, we have used
the part I
this,
just zoomed in on.
This and a wastegate used to be here. I made this like 5 or 6 years ago. Maybe it might be longer.
Like I said, I wish I could help
I don't even remember.
him build a turbo kit, because I totally would.
So new headers, all this stuff is going to get reconfigured. The turbo is going to get turned sideways.
I'm just browsing through it to see.
Car from where he crashed. Wastegates are still good. He did get good news too. His turbos, they're going to fix cheap. So luckily it's not bad. It just needs a compressor well on the cover. But this is where, so this billet flange. Now this is
one of these years you'll be in Florida collabing with everyone. Yeah.
I don't know if Braswell will be wanting to reuse that or not. And look, I did stab myself.
Best induction end for small block Chevy.
But we're gonna cut this off. We might use this, his billet.
What do you mean by induction end?
And some of this stainless steel. This pipe stuff is just, man, it's beat up. I should have. This is a Monkey Fab flange. He makes a flange that has stub outs on it already, and they are unbelievable, awesome. I should have went ahead and.
I have some 2.5-inch stainless here too that I could just build him a nice turbo kit out of.
Easily.
I don't have premium and watch ads on channels, but I like skip them on low effort channels. Gotcha. Intake, throttle body, spark setup for small block Chevy. Honestly, I don't know anything about the small block Chevys. I know that they are Chevy. Look how scruffy this is. I need to shave that. Want to turbo my Porsche Boxster? I wouldn't mind owning a Porsche Boxster. You should do a turbo giveaway. Oh? Should I now? I mean, I could do a turbo giveaway. I could do a whole turbo kit giveaway for the next merch one. Technically, I could do like a turbo, 2 wastegates, a blowout valve, some flanges, everything that you would need to like turbo something. Honestly, I don't know how the watch time ad thing works. So I can't give you a proper representation of it. TPS on a carb setup. What has more CCs, your injectors or Gina's rack? Good question. My fuel injector is 2200 cc, and Gina's single cylinder is 600 cc. Black Sheep does turbo raffles often. Yeah, we do them on Boosted Lifestyle Facebook page. Are the 92 millimeter throttle body for the honestly, are those 4-bolt intakes? I don't remember if they are or not. Is your woman only friends? She is. Alien Trash Kitty. So after running your 88 turbo, what are your predictions on max power on a 5.3? So I've went 134 miles an hour in the 8th with that turbo. I've also went 163 miles an hour in the quarter mile with that turbo. So I want to say it'll probably do like 1300, 1350 wheel horsepower on my setup. Yeah, Alien Trash Kitty, all social medias. Johnny Long Dong. Let me just... Yeah, look at them ways. Oh, he did do a pretty decent turbo setup this time.
Probably will do a little flange off of this with a pipe going down, but definitely got to do one here.
Purina One has the inside story.
He actually changed his turbo setup. It's not forward facing anymore.
You can be prepared
I gotta ask
to
him why
take
he
on
went.
anything this fall.
I know it's Ballard because that's your.
Here,
I think that's your Fortnite name, isn't it?
We're gonna have to come over and kind of go around the frame there to get that.
Plus, I have only so many
way
mods.
To get it to go, we may go this way just to make it so that it goes closer to the middle of the car. But that's not going to be a big deal. So we're going to try to crank this thing up real fast. We've not cranked it since the other night when I was over here. Try to get some heat in the...
Is there a bunch of different streams too? What had happened was I couldn't get my resolution. You see the resolution of my camera here. I couldn't get the resolution to not be like a vertical, like a TikTok style. So it was only like this big. And I couldn't get it to not do that without like ending the stream and restarting it. A 750 turbo. That's pretty cool. I had to be a troll, but love what you do. Keep it up. Thank you, Bend Over. I've been 131 in the 8th and 163 in the quarter with a billet 8096. And want something to possibly go 5.0s in my 3,200 pound Capri. So, like I said, I was only on like 26 pounds of boost. On this 8896. Now, if you wanted a little bit more, you can go 80. 88 103 because our 103 turbine's really, really like kick ass as well. We actually have a car that went 143 miles an hour in the 8th on the 88 103 already. Honestly, my fuel pump would not do 1200 wheel horsepower, so I don't know. Honestly, the brushless pumps seem to be the way to go now. I just have a MagnaFuel 750. And I'm not even sure I could do 1200 wheel on my fuel pump because I'm running it out on C16. Punk Bomb, honestly, that is basically Tokyo's build. Stage 2 cam, twin 67s. It depends on the turbine side. The Borg 67s are way too big. No way, Ben Dover and Harry Johnson in the same room. Yeah, I haven't decided what I want to do today. I was thinking I might pull the Fox out and put the Fox over in the other garage just because it's like the end of the season now. And if I do that, I might pull the Civic out and bring the Civic over to this garage for now and see if I can get... I want to see if I can get some footage of it before the end of the season because it is currently October 10th and I believe November 1st is like usually when we have snow that sticks down. Does troll mean something different in Canada? Troll's like a doll with long hair, isn't it? South Africa? Damn, I'm Mr. Worldwide, basically. Oh, I'm looking at, there's my goals in the Twitch or the Streamlabs I don't stream often, but I'm looking at this Streamlabs platform thing. You could add goals for like Instagram followers. You can set like stream goals, and it's kind of neat. One time in band camp, I shoved a flute up my vagina. Oh, I just lost the chat portion of it, though. There it is. Raging Dragon. I feel like everyone's got wiener names right now. Harry Johnson, Bend Over, Raging Dragon. When you come to the States for Texas 2K or Florida 2K or LS Fest, Race Week, Drag Week, I don't know. Like, getting there just costs a fortune in fuel right now. A troll is someone who goes to Tim Hortons every day? Facts. How fast is Tokyo stuff going to be after it's ironed out and turned up? So, honestly, if we just wanted to add a fuel pump to it, and the fuel injectors, Tokyo's car could run 9s like right now pretty easily. We were limited to 13 pounds of boost because we didn't have enough fuel pump. It was a single Walbro 450. And then Gina's car, we were kind of limited by the torque converter because we couldn't get enough RPM launch. And then we were also limited by the wastegate springs because we could only get to 12 pounds of boost on her car as well. So both those cars, honestly, if we just bumped up the boost to like, I don't know, 18 pounds on pump gas, they would both be deep 10s. And then if we could get Gina's to launch, it would probably be in like a 9-second pass. And if we could get Tokyo's to launch as well on 18 pounds, his would probably be a 9-second car as well. And honestly, they're both just turned down because they don't have cages. I don't want to kill like my friends, so. $700 horsepower plus V160 car. Just don't break that trans. They're expensive as shit. I sold my used V160 once for $6,600. Sorry I'm late. You could start now. Yeah, sorry I was waiting for you. That's why I didn't do anything yet. I was just waiting for you to come in. From Gainesville, Florida. Damn, dude. Troll is a gatekeeper. Picked up a Ford Ranger 8.8 with a 373 and an LSD. Be running a triangulated 4-link and a Watts link. The 373 is like a small block Chevy, isn't it? I'm back. Killing friends, no good. Exactly. Also, my birthday's coming up. What should I do for my birthday? I could totally do one of those really extended, like 24-hour streams. It happens on Twitch all the time. It's called a subathon, which I can do the same thing because I have channel members. But it's generally like every one new channel member or every $5 donated will extend the stream past the original 24 hours for another like 10 minutes or something. But yeah, what do we think about that? I know Gina did one once and it was a long time. I think we were like 40 hours into it. She would like sleep on camera and everything. I think YouTube might automatically end YouTube streams at like 48 hours, I think, though. So what I see for your birthday is a nice dinner, running around the house naked with some Trulies, then a long stream. It is the Mick. What up? The Mick is like a real OG. I have 180,000 subscribers right now. The Mick's been here since like 5,000. He's the OG. Should have brought down some water. Maybe what's in this? It's probably water. It's probably not water. Johnny Long Dong is Ballard. Mick. From like Gina's streams. Punk Bomb, you are old as well. Punk Bomb plays Fortnite with us. Also, anybody who is in the Twitch community right now, do you guys know any Twitch streamers around like the between like 30 and 100 average viewers all the time who play Fortnite that Gina can play with? I still tune with an FMU. Kyle, can you check out who joined when? I don't think I can. Maybe possibly from the YouTube screen. I don't think I can, no. What's up, David? I feel like an OG geezer. You doing sick week? I don't think I'm going to do sick week. That's just a long haul. I don't know. I'll consider it maybe. We'll see where the channel is sitting come the new year. I really want to hit 200,000 subscribers. So that'll be my next push, I think. I'll admit I only showed up with the what the fuck a turbo crowd. Yeah. And honestly, I've got to get back to doing more stuff like that because these builds, they're fun. But the view count just isn't there. So I can't get the exposure. And like the more that I do the weird stuff, the more freedom it gives me to do other things as well. It's just a game of like the algorithm now, basically. Wanted to say your content is fantastic, bro. I look forward to every video. You got the perfect mix of humor, tech info, projects, and the homies that help. I appreciate that, sir. Harry Johnson, you the man. There's a way to see how long you've been following. YouTube has a weird problem of randomly subbing to channels, so mine is way off. I want to see you and Smokio down here with the cars, but the fuel is expensive. Yeah, so that's really the issue. So even to get from my house to the border, I think it's like 1,000 kilometers or 600 miles. If I'm towing a trailer, that's roughly like, I don't know, $800 in fuel. Are you going to race Gina in Tokyo in the 750 index with the GMC? I don't know. Maybe. It would be certainly a shame to not run my car. Although, I think we found a chassis for my trans. So I know it's overdone, overplayed, but I really just want to win next year. What do you guys think about taking my trans, putting it behind an LS because it's built for an LS, and putting that in a light Fox body that we can make under 3,000 pounds, because 3,000 pounds is generally the limit for like the drag and drive. But if we can put it way under 3,000 pounds when we're not doing drag and drive events, I think that would be the money. Nah, dude, that got me here. Everything is great. I don't know why the viewers suffer. Honestly, I've noticed a lot. It's the YouTube is like not what you do per se. I know a lot of my videos lately just haven't had like the I don't know, the drive to be viral videos. I know that and I understand, and it's the base audience that I have right now. But a lot of it is not what you do, it's who you know. So if you're around a well-known YouTuber, just by association, your videos are going to do well, if that makes sense. A new torque converter would definitely help you in your index. For Gina's car, my torque converter actually works very well. When it's up in power, it stages a little bit slow. But now we've got that figured out with the different camshaft in it, and it works a lot better. You ever going to do another 2JZ setup? I've been pulling 2Js pretty cheap salvage yard out of IS300s. I've never thought about grabbing just a cheap like NA 2JZ or even like a twin turbo 2JZ out of like an Arista or something. But they're just so, like Punk Pump said, they're so expensive to build. The most I got on views so far is like 1.3K. Yeah, the algorithm is not small channel friendly for sure. So here's a good question for you. Is Gina's gonna get cage or keep it kid-friendly cruiser? I think Gina's gonna be stuck in a predicament, maybe not next year, but the year after that, where she has to make a decision if she wants to go faster, which I don't know if she's gonna want to go faster or not, or if she wants the drivability of the car still. Yeah, it's actually super fun to drive on the street. There's a lot of things that I'd like to do to it, just to make it a little bit better. Like we want to put another torque converter in it, probably refix up the exhaust, possibly relocate the fuel system. But like now that the core part of the car is there, it's not hard just to take the car and start moving it into what we want it to be. It's just little things now, but the fact that the core part of the car is there is really important. So it really depends if she wants to go faster or not, or if she's happy just doing the 750 index. I'm living my best life. I'm 45 and watch a Canadian boost everything he gets his hands on. Dirty Side Get Down, thank you. Firstly, for being a channel member, I really appreciate that. I watch channels to see things get built, then see results. I personally don't care what transmission you use in what car. I want to see you build stuff, progressively make it faster, and win events. Appreciate that. I know Mustangs are light, but you should look for a mid-70s Chevy Nova. They are just as light. Not everyone has one. So the problem is it's going to be possibly a partner build. We've already got a chassis. That's why I've been considering it. I've been thinking about it for my MK3, but too much money, yeah. Put one of those 88s on Gina's car and give it a 50 shot to come up on the brake. It would fly. So Gina's car, the turbos that are on there are good. I bet you they're almost on par with like an 88 millimeter. Her converter is just too tight and it won't get over the hump. So if we swap out the converter, it'll get up there. Like the converter that's in Tokyo's car would be perfect for Gina's car. Your content is really good and you're an average guy who works really hard on what you do. You still always have fun doing it, though. Thank you. I try and have fun and do my best. I think the two things I want to tackle, like now that the racing season is over, the two things I want to tackle right away, the lawnmower, because the lawnmower is like half apart in the garage, and the Civic, because I think the Civic could help with bring people back to the channel, like the triple turbo Civic, and we should probably all-wheel drive swap it too. Rods and pistons, you can do either stock GTE rods and pistons for 300 or do mainly CP pistons for 2400 with bearings. Yeah, it's still pretty expensive for a piston rod combo, especially when you look at what 8 pistons and rods cost from Summit Racing for like an LS. Turbo Ford 306 Fox body build. Not into it. What's your dream car? Like an Audi R8 was always my dream car. If we're talking supercars, the more that I've been self-employed and like having to watch what I spend and where I spend it, I honestly don't have a craving for a supercar anymore. I just don't see the value in it now that I have to value everything. Maybe one day, but honestly, I'm super content with not having to go work for somebody and making less money and doing things that I love more than striving for supercars. Do a race car build series on your Mustang. Show how to take weight out of the car. Weight is a tricky one, because after you've deleted everything, then you have to start swapping everything, and that's where it gets expensive. So carbon stuff, I have to swap the cage out from mild steel to chromoly. Like I could probably go in with a sawzall and take out some stuff in my car and probably get it 3,100 pounds with me in it instead of 3,300 pounds with me in it. It's just how far do I want to butcher the thing to make it lighter? Build it and they will come. We're making them come now? The Civic always comes out to play in the winter. Yes, please, all-wheel drive Civic. Drag, ice, race, a snowmobile. Then you can run it at the drag strip too. Make killer build. I thought about snowmobiles too. It's one of those things where it's just a lot of money because you have to buy the kit. You can probably build a turbo kit for a snowmobile, but then the tuning and all this stuff, it gets really slippery slope really fast. Full interior race cars, that's always been my thing. Yeah, I like something that is still streetable. I might need some more water. I'm going to drink this gross water again just because it's here. The new EV that does 0 to 60 1.4 seconds. No, I haven't. Tell me more about it. Are you going to World Cup finals? No, not this year. Honestly, I am so glad to be done traveling for a little bit. I need a month or two of just working in the garage and doing stuff, because I feel like I've just traveled so much, and then I did it mainly for the experience, because the videos from like Sick Week and Drag Week and stuff like that, they don't overly do well. So yeah, you do it for the stories. I went to 3 Dragon Drives this year. I'm happy to be home. Changing to all-wheel drive is so pricey on the Civics unless you make your own parts out of Wagovan or CRV parts. So I actually have a CRV trans. I have the Wago trailing arms, I think. I have axles. I have a drive shaft with a viscous coupling in it. So I have a bunch of things to possibly all-wheel drive swap it. What up, Josh? Let's go. Budget Chevy Cavalier turbo build. You know what's funny is I had the Cobalt. I had a supercharged Cobalt once, which is basically the modern Cavalier. Are drag and drive events way more pricey than originally thought? They are, especially when you have to travel to get to them. Like, I helped contribute to get to Florida with Rich, and it was pretty pricey. You should build a road course car, like an autocross build, instead of just straight line, hit some turns. So I wanted to take that CBR 1000 engine, and I want to build like a Formula 1000 car. So something like this. And I don't know the extent that I could build it to, because obviously that's like molded fiberglass and all this shit. But we could do something along those lines, maybe, in the garage. Like, it definitely wouldn't be to this caliber. And I don't know how I would build the uprights and the brakes and stuff like that. I really want to do Rocky Mountain Race Week next year with my buddies. Honestly, I want to do Rocky Mountain Race Week too. I think that's the one Gina and I should try and get to. The cost of fuel costs more than the event. It is. The fuel cost is the worst, especially being in Canada. Guillermo, I think. Sup? Have a look to go faster, Matt. You could make them relatively easy. 1000cc smart car. It's been done. Like that, you can buy a bolt-in like Hayabusa setup, I think. I just picked up an 06 two-wheel drive Tahoe 5.3 to Gen 4, correct? Plan is Black Sheep twins. Get some little ones. Little like 62mm turbos, mint. Honestly, if you have a Tahoe, you can buy a log manifold and you can do a single turbo fairly easy, by the way. Like the single 80mm T4 turbo that I have on the truck now is like mint. The go-karts with the big bike engines are insane. Yeah, they are. That's why I like power to weight ratio is so cool. Have you seen those guys using the inline 6 smacking down them LS engines? I've asked Kyle from Boosted Boys if he wants a turbo, but I think those guys like are in with precision and stuff, so. Josh says, are you still doing the big truck job that you had, or are you doing videos racing and Black Sheep? I love how you managed to balance it out with Gina and kids. Appreciate your content. Thanks, man. The big truck job. Are you talking about that white truck that I had in the garage? If so, it's done. I just didn't put another wastegate spring in it yet. Oh, right. Yes, no, I'm full-time YouTuber now. I haven't worked a normal job since January, which just seems crazy now. The Vortec 4200 is an inline 6 that is super slept on. I would love to get my hands on one. I've put a feeler out there to get one. I can't find the right one that's not already in a vehicle, because I don't want to go drive 6 hours to get one that's already in a vehicle still. When are you going to iRace with us? With us? Question mark. How many people are iRacing, Brian? If so, I have iRacing. It's right here beside me. Oh, he asked if I was still working for the man. Yeah, I think he means... Okay, yeah. Yeah, I haven't worked a full-time job since January. And honestly, it's been awesome. It's been a little bit stressful, just like, okay, where does rent come from for the next month? But we're getting to a point now on YouTube where it's starting to pay for itself. So honestly, I couldn't do it without you guys. The returning viewers always mean so much. Honestly, I thought about taking the Civic engine and putting it in the back of our Beetle. Is it good or bad? $182,000 subscribers, 3 months to go. Last month I got 4,000 subscribers. So if I could do 12,000, that puts us at 194,000. If I can be consistent the next 3 months, we could almost be 200,000 subscribers. That'd be super cool. 250,000 is the next goal, and I think that's gonna be insane. My son always wears jogger pants. I now have to tell him to stop wearing those hog joggers. He has no clue. Love the content. Also, here's a preview of the next merch item we're releasing, I believe. Let me just open it up here. It's going to look something like this. We're going to change the name on it. We're going to change it to The Martian. Down here on the bottom, it says, "Get in, loser, we're going probing." But just because YouTube things, we're just going to change it to The Martian. Have you considered that maybe one day the channel could be big enough to support Tokyo too? Then you can get his incredible Canadian language and the jokes in every episode. Honestly, the next, like, I would love to have like an assistant full time. It would be incredible. So if we can get to the channel to the point where I can pay someone to be full time in the shop, I think that'd be incredible. And Tokyo's a unique character. He's awesome. I love Tokyo. Thank you, Wild Chicken Nugs. The t-shirt design, very well put together, 10 out of 10. Mint. Also, I don't know how to do it specifically, but I was trying to get some of the items from Black Sheep onto my web store, so that they could be included in the welder giveaway. So I'm trying to figure that out still. Honestly, the crazy thing is, a lot of my income actually has been coming from Facebook the last couple months. David, energy drink money. Keep doing what you do. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. That'll go strictly towards Red Bulls. Look, they're little babies here. Corin, what are you doing? Come here, then. Yeah? Oh, that was a little late notey there. Look at his little mans. I'm a Floridian. So the Canadian accent and verbiage is hilarious. If you haven't already watched Trailer Park Boys, I highly recommend it, because that's hilarious to me. This isn't Georgie, this is Corin. This is the little baby, little legs. DBZ Corin? Yeah. So, we named him after this guy. So that's Corrin from Dragon Ball Z. You can see the resemblance, right? Little white kitty. Yeah, this is the baby. We've had him for like 6 months now, I think. Hey? Mr. Little Legs? He's shy. Yeah, so this is Corrin. Little shithead. Trailer Park Boys is gold. I love my little kitties. Little kitty kisses. You getting to be a chunker, though. You can hear him purr. You little purr monster. It would be great to see you guys make it to an event in BIR. Where is that, anyways? Let me look it up. What's MN, anyways? Minnesota? Where's Minnesota? My geography of the U.S. is not great. Okay, so beside Dakota. That's pretty far away from me, though. Let me just get up a map here. So, currently I'm like not this star, that's just a favorited spot. I'm up here somewhere in Alberta, and you're all the way over here. You see the distance? Hey, what are you talking about? I'm in Texas. Would like to see you for the event you did down here. Yeah, we did one in Texas, the race week one. So this is how far we drove from here all the way down to Florida in the GTO. That's how crazy it was. Josh said he's been following since 10K subs. Hell yeah, dude. There's a North and South Dakota. Yeah, but it's beside the Dakotas, isn't it? Yeah. It's between both of them. Wow, that's a hike. Yeah. Don't feel bad about not knowing our geography. Most of us don't even know. I didn't realize anyone in Canada lived west of the Great Lakes until I looked at the map for y'all race week. Yeah. So, honestly, the last couple race weeks, one started here, basically in Oklahoma. So we drove all the way this way. One started here in Florida, and then one started down here in this area. But most recently, we were right here in San Diego. That's where TwitchCon was, so we just got back from San Diego. I've been to Arizona before, been to Colorado, Wyoming, Montana, South Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Florida, South Carolina. I've been all the way over in Maryland. I've been a lot of places for a guy who, like, doesn't go a lot of places. Kyle had head hinge surgery. That's why he doesn't have a flappy head. I'm definitely a flappy-headed Canadian. Terrence and Phillip are my dudes. It gets minus 40 in parts of Minnesota, too. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, ideally, like, when I... Like, so we live right here somewhere. Yeah, Wood Buffalo. Ideally, the next move will be, like, here somewhere in Alberta. Just to move closer to everything bigger city-wise and more exposure and stuff. But then, ideally, like, the end goal would be to, like, move somewhere below this line. Somewhere in, like, the Floridas or the Texas or something like that. You boys trying to make it to Texas 2K 2013 or 23? I don't think so. What's up, 3D printing? Ew, you are moving to Edmonton? I would like to move to the Edmonton area. Also, once again, thank you, David, for your $20 contribution there. I really appreciate it for energy drink money. We've seen minus 100 Fahrenheit with the wind chill. That is gross. I've seen like minus 60 is the most, I think. Come to Texas. Texas would be the best. I think. I don't know. Honestly, I try to stay at all like the political view stuff, so honestly, I'm just doing it for the temperature. You got to get south so you can race more than 3 days a year. And then the flip side of that is, even to get from my house to the racetrack is like, there and back is like $400 in fuel. Doesn't make sense for what I'm doing, to be honest. That's why I tried to incorporate a couple like littler builds, like the lawnmower and the trikes and stuff like that. So really, I just got to keep doing fun stuff. Dirty Side gets down. Come to Florida. When my channel is bigger, I'll do some collab stuff with you. I mean, honestly, if anybody was closer to me right now, I would collab with anybody. Mount Washington is my state. Look at their weather. I mean, I'm not going to pull it up right now. Just tell me. I can't believe I've been streaming for like an hour. I'm a certified streamer now. I'm surprised Gina didn't come down. Gas Monkey Garage accidentally left their live chat open from Saturday. And it's at 36 hours right now. Really? Is it on YouTube?
Woo! So what's up, everybody? Bring it.
I don't see them live. Peg is the closest big YouTuber to me, yes. But Peg lives out in an Acco shack in the woods somewhere.
What's up, everybody? So it's this car, this exact car, and $25,000 cash. Right now, we've got the biggest multiplier of the entire giveaway, 10 times entries, and on top of that, if you spend $100, you're going to get 1,000 extra entries. If you spend $200, you're going to get 2,500 extra entries. And it doesn't matter because somebody is going to get to win this car and 25 grand. On top of that,
get a job, dude. You get a job. I was just watching Gas Monkey Garage there for a second. I don't need a job. I'm a full-time streamer now. Can't you see? 86 viewers. Basically famous. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's just picking away at the channel. And, like, some big things are coming for Canadians. So we just got a Facebook Reel bonus, which helps. I I think TikTok bonuses are coming to Canada soon. Shorts bonuses are coming more. So, like, all the little things are starting to come in my favor. I just need to weather this storm a little bit and then catch my stride. And then once I catch my stride, we'll be doing some weird shit. Jobs suck ass. I know jobs suck ass. I might hop off here in a minute. Being a full-time streamer isn't cut out for me because I don't have the lungs for it. And I don't, like, honestly, I don't know what to do. I need to find my meta. How about a small cart build so you don't have to run around the pits lane so much? So that's ultimately what the trike was supposed to be. It's just really loud. And the giveaway trike that I did, that one would have been perfect because it had electric start. Hop off is code for what? Well, it's Thanksgiving in Canada. Well, it was yesterday. Or is it today? I don't know what to do with my hands. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to stream. I'm gonna find out what I need to stream, and then we're gonna do it. But for now, I think. How would it work for you to move to the USA? I think you got to get some sort of, what is it? Dual citizenship? I think that's the only way to do it. But yeah, I'm going to hop off for now. My voice isn't the best because, you know, I don't stream often. I don't talk this much often. I'm more of a tinkerer. But yeah, I'm going to hop off for now. Yeah, if I can get a Gen 3 Hemi, I just haven't found one. Honestly, I just haven't had enough room in the garage to do shit. So, yeah, I'm gonna go clean the garage, get set up, and then tomorrow I'll film some shit. Anyways, love you guys. Peace.